On deck today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon when the Ducks prevailed. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittney Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the second-ranked team, the Penn State Nittney Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Nittney Lions will kick it away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Oregon Ducks offense comes on the field first today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. And that's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To the air, it's Moore. That's reeled in. It's Casper. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Receivers are bunched together. On first down, it's play action. Caught behind the line. It's Casper. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody.
Very long. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense, and then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Nittney Lions offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Grab by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, But plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And the back now goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
The Nittney Lions bring their punt team onto the field. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There was just no room to go after the catch.
Second down after that short completion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught over the middle. It's Casper.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That completion sets up a second down play. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they got down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Ducks moving quickly down the field here. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? A quick juke. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down after that previous play. QB keeper all the way. Solid run. They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to find room. It's Singleton. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Handoff to the back. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play, 3rd down now. Motion now from the tight end. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. Dropping back. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
That completion makes it second and short. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Third down upcoming after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. And the defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
The Nittney Lions will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He hands it to the back. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about: toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Caught in the backfield. It's low. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of this defense to prevent a big play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
A new set of downs after that completion. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Hughes.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold to the air. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And he's got it, no problem.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Aller. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the back gets the football. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of...
That's caught. It's Pena. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive
ball to the 25. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. That's the spin move. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. But I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
2nd down and goal upcoming. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State, as they put 6 more on the board. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving to the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT gives him a 7-6 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there, 2nd down coming up. And here's the handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
To throw, it's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, nice job here by this back picking up a 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and LaMichael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. That's caught. It's Casper. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab behind the line. It's more. And the Ducks pick up enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's more. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking to throw again. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that puts them back on top.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Nittney Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. A handoff from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, man, you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes off in a bootleg. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Nittney Lions pick up enough for a first down here. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he's swarmed in the backfield. That's a great effort there, but could not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down? If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Nittney Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down play coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see, a quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
There's the handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Eller. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on 2nd and goal, and now it's 3rd and goal for the offense.
3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. He's got it right near the end zone, and he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. He got it. The field goal's good. And they've regained the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Whittington. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. It's a quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Grab down the middle. It's Casper. The Ducks pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Moore. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's reeled in. It's Casper. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. QB decides to keep it here. Stuffed on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we got a big 4th down coming up.
Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Makes it look easy. And with that, they regain the lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important third down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Aller. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Boy, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Nittney Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. With the catch, it's Singleton. That completion makes it 2nd and short. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Nittney Lions are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Makes the grab. It's Ross. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
1st down and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Aller. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
So another 3rd down conversion. Now they're set up at 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Nittney Lions. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good, puts them up 5. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Moore. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. And now the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking for a gap. It's Singleton. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a short completion of the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Going to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 40. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hughes. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Ducks line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A deep shot to the right. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. To throw, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. And he's going to be brought down. A sack, and they still trail by 2 points. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Nittney Lions offense retakes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Caught over the middle. It's Reynolds.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Now it's second down here. Handoff here from the shotgun. First out and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Nittney Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Singleton. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Nittney Lions looking to cash in here in the red zone. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So second, it's becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Aller. He's running out of time here. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Moore. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Ducks will have to kick this away, and they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Nice grab. It's Singleton. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to pass. It's Aller. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a 1st down. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And the Nittney Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Powering through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team pens him in and brings him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Receiver in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
They're going to run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Aller. Snags a quick throw. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Whittington. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
It's a nice completion there, Chris, and this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks in open space. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Moore. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter getting a serious workout today on to punt for the 6th time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? And they'll run it out of the shotgun, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Using his legs, it's Allen. And he goes nowhere, stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looking to throw. It's Aller. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Across the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Nittney Lions. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Extra point try coming now. And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's low.
Well, at least they're starting this drive off with some positive yards. They need to be able to put this ball in the end zone, get a two-point conversion, get the ball back, and then get another touchdown and another two-point conversion. So you're still within a couple possessions, but they need to get the ball down the field, and they got to go in a hurry.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Hey, here's some positive yards. You love to see that. Now you've got a chance here to continue to attack this defense. They're trying not to give up the big plays, but down by a couple scores, you got to get a quick touchdown and hope to be able to get the ball back.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him
the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Moore. On the run, he's looking deep. Oh, and he makes the catch. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? And they're trying to punch it in here. They give it to him again, but this time he's stopped short. They come up empty on the two-point try.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room because I just delivered.
They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Nittney Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice gain.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Pounding away with the run game. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back. It's Aller. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
The Nittney Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The Nittney Lions will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Moore.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Pass caught. Second down now. Looking for a man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it. And the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Moore. Looking right, this one caught. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He fires this throw and is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.